All right. So, hello, it's me, Happy. Back again for more questions. 21 questions, work edition. What do you do for a living? Hmm. Well, right now I work making pizzas, and I'm a line worker. So right now, yeah, I work at this place. But before that, I've bounced around. My 20s were chaos. I did a lot of waiting tables for a long time. But then I've done like valet trash service. I've managed at two different chains. Um, all those things didn't really pan out well because of my living in my addiction. So yeah, it was just chaos for a long time, but now I'm actually working towards something. I'm doing a lot of trying to get alternative revenue sources of revenue. So I do things online, and I don't do surveys. No surveys. Ugh, surveys make me nauseous. But I find other ways to make some lucrative side money. But anyways, yeah, that's what I do right now. Um, how long have I been in this profession? It's like my third week. But yeah, so I've only been in calling it profession is kind of funny, but I make more than minimum wage, so that's cool because in Texas minimum wage is 7.25 an hour still. It's terrible. Um, so there we go. What is your starting wage? 11.25, which is, I mean, it's something. How much do I make now? 11.25. What promotions have you had thus far, and what promotions are you looking forward to? I don't know how long I'm going to actually be at this company. So the thing is, I plan on traveling a lot, and actually, I'm going to be moving out of Texas to one of two locations. Um, so if I go to one location, the store is the closest store is not it's in the same state but not in the same city. I'm pretty sure the other place it will be there. There will be a one of those stores. It's a chain. Um, then I'll just transfer over there. And if that happens, then the promotions I look forward to are going to be becoming like the shift supervisor, which is just a little bit more money. Like just glorified babysitter, making sure the store doesn't catch on fire while the GM's out. Um, and then potentially becoming a GM of a store because that's money. And I need to make money because I have a lot of passions that I want to pursue that unfortunately I need some kind of revenue to get there. Um, and I didn't read these questions before I started because I find to get more honest reactions whenever I do it this way. Okay, so how much money do you think you could be making 10 years from now if you stay on your current path? I'm about to blow up. I tell you what, I'm coming up. Get my come up. That's what's happening. So, since I started this new journey of my recovery, my being clean and getting my mental health in order, like I finally have some momentum going, and like I just had an interview for another independent contracted gig, doing ghost tours in a city next to me. Um, so I am making things happen. I'm hustling in a way that I never have before. So yeah, I think I'm going to be making six figures in 10 years by then, for sure. And it's going to be generated revenue from seeds planted. Like I'm gonna nurture them and these if it's a business, it's a business. If it's a brand, it's a brand. If it's a whatever it is, whatever it is. But it's going to be something that does good. Drops mic. Altruistic mic. Um, how satisfied are you with your individual workload for your current position? It's so easy. I have worked similar jobs with similar concepts, fast casual dining, um, and the other one that I worked at that I managed, it was like I got paid a little bit more, but it was just like I had to cook everything. I had to cook everything. And it was a two-person job that they only had one person doing. And so the workload was terrible. Here, I'm like because the people come in and it's so quick that like there's not really ever a line for my store anyways. And we're a really good store apparently in the system. Um, so yeah, I am very satisfied. Sometimes it gets a little boring, but I'm very satisfied. How many hours do I work per week? The first week I got 4. It was awful. And then the second week I got 2 days, which was like 11 hours. But I work with a bunch. I'm like the second oldest person in the store, and one other person, and then everybody else is in their 20s. So I put out there, I'm like, hey, if y'all don't want to work, hit me up. And so this week I have gotten 5 days, went from not working to working a short shift to closing one day. So I don't know how many hours I've worked this week, but it's going to be a really good check compared to my first one. What is the worst part about my job? Just sometimes the boredom, but yeah, I just make it. I just keep busy because there is things to do. There are things to do. There is things to do. I tell you what. There are things to do constantly because it's food, and there's always something to clean, always something to restock. So, but oh, and the pay. So that's the worst part. I wish I made more, but it's the best part about my job. I love communities, not community, customer service, because it's a opportunity to interact with the public, and I that gives me opportunities throughout my shift to be a positive impact on other people's lives. And whether that's just like complimenting a shirt, whether it's, actually giving a damn about their pizza, like and actually making it look pretty and making sure that I do the next right thing with quality and, just ethics and, I could cut this corner or I could just take the extra second to do it right so that people get consistency in their product. So that's the best part about my job. That's any customer service. And I'm making money. It's been a while that I've been trying to build and get something, and I had something for a second, then it went away because it was a contract gig, and so now I actually have constant money coming in. Um, and the best part is now, like usually if I wasn't scheduled, I probably wasn't working because I'd start drinking as soon as I woke up. And like, so if they asked me, I'd be like, no, because I get to chill and just be here drunk. Now it's like, if I'm not working, I'm just sitting around not doing anything, and it's awful. And I would rather be standing around in this place, racking up money, than sitting here. Yeah. So that's the best part about my job is having one. This is Walter. Hmm. Okay. How? What's the best part about the job? What personality traits do you think this type of work is best suited to? What personality types do you think this type of work is best suited to? People that can't pass the drug test? I mean, that's food. Um, and it's best suited for people that, I mean, people like me, like the people that just genuinely care about interaction. Um, but that's anywhere. So nothing really special about it. Well, how satisfied are you with the support that's available for people in your field? And calling it a field, I mean, but honestly, a lot of these companies, these big chains, they do have a lot of benefits for their employees. Like if I average 30 hours as even part-time, though, I get benefits. So that's a good thing. There usually is like mental health, like where you can get a few sessions with a therapist on the company's dime. LOAs, leave of absences are available. So yeah, I'm satisfied in my field. Did you choose this job because you needed it or because you wanted it? Absolutely, because I needed it. Because I needed it. I've been trying to find a work from home position because I had that for a second with my contracted gig, and there was just something amazing about just being able to get up, get to the computer, grind it out, and actually be making it was serious coin too. Um, but then that contract ended, and I have very minimal experience with that, so I've been trying to get through like all this AI and stuff with the third party application systems, and I just haven't gotten any headway. or whenever I did get an interview and I thought I went well, I still didn't get the job. So absolutely out of necessity because I couldn't go on not having any money. I don't have any bills or anything right now because I just got out of treatment like 7 months ago, 10 months clean. Um, so yeah, I just need to. I needed it. That's what it was. Sorry, I got lost in the sauce there for a second. But yes, because I needed it. Um, do 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 do. And what other types of work have you done? Well, a lot. So I've worked at an animal shelter as both a kennel technician, a receptionist, and I helped out with the like spays and neuters. Like I was a little vet assistant volunteer. I've worked in valet trash service where it's like I go to each apartment at a unit at an apartment complex, grab their bags of trash out of their little bin outside and take it down and put it in my little truck, take it to the trash compactor and compact it. I have bartended at a restaurant, waited tables at many different restaurants. My anxiety does not do well with that. And the tip culture, like I can't for my necessities to be met, like I just need to be able to go and do the job and get paid. I don't want to have to like worry about tip share. Anyways, so I've done that kind of stuff. Call center was the most recent one. That was my contracted gig where I made bank, um, and then working in like fast casual dining or coffee shop type thing. All right. What skills or qualifications did you need to get this job? A pulse and a high school diploma. Not even a high school diploma, really, because I have kids in high school. So, yeah, a pulse. Do you feel like the starting salary of your position accurately reflects the experience schooling requirements? Yeah, I guess. I think that the minimum wage should be higher. I mean, it needs to be at least above $10. It's rough. It's rough right now for anything like that. Um, so yes and no. What advice would you give someone looking to enter your field? Go for it because honestly, my GM is like 24 years old. He's been with the company for 6 years though. Like you can, it's so easy to advance. All you have to do is just drink the Kool-Aid a little bit, learn their little mottos and their like the four pillars and the this all that. Like learn that, you're golden. And then GMs make, I think, bank. So get there. And then district managing, like becoming a district manager, all you have to do is just cultivate the appropriate environment in each one, in each store, and there you go. And just maintenance, maintenance, maintenance. Instill in them a will and a drive to succeed, and they shall. Build it, and they will come. Uh, 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 uh. What are some resources you would direct someone to who is looking to enter your field? The application website, www.thisplace.com. Like, yeah, mine's not very, it's not very hard to get in. Get your foot in the door. What are some things you have learned by working in this field, customer service wise, that I can make a very positive impact on somebody just by treating them like a human and not like just a voice on the other side of the phone or a face on the other side of the counter. Um, I've made big impacts on some people's day, and I actually had like I'm not just saying that. It was like a note someone wrote on a receipt saying like I didn't get a good job today. You made life better. Thank you. I was like, dang, because when I walked to the table, when I walked up to the table, it was what waiting tables. They were not very. They're kind of snooty, and I just let it roll off. We got them some margaritas. They loosened up, and that's what I got afterwards. So like some people might have just like reacted back and been like, psh, but see things like that. That's what I've learned working in this field. The power of human connection, and Yeah, that. What is the biggest determiner of success for people doing what you do? The store doesn't catch on fire and no one gets a pie thrown in their face. Um, yeah. And I mean, just connecting with people. Would you recommend this job to a friend? Yeah, I mean, if they ain't got nothing else, maybe I'll get a referral. But anyway, so that's the 21 questions work edition. Happy here, and I'm signing out. I hope that you gain from this what you wish. Anyways.